So the Bruins have won their last 3 games. They're looking to win 4. But as impressive as that may seem, they're not the Calgary Flames. Calgary has won their last 10 games straight. They are on a 10-game win streak, and that's the team you're taking on right now. The single hottest team in the league in their own barn. Game number 70 for the Boston Bruins. Let's see how they fare on this Bruins Recap Show. Start things off in the first period. It's Anton Khudobin getting the start tonight. Doctor Who. The Bruins are playing tomorrow night in Edmonton, so you will likely see Tuukka Rask play tomorrow night. He goes up against Chad Johnson, former Bruin. Calgary has a couple of former Bruins, by the way. Chad Johnson, Dennis Wideman, and, of course, Dougie Hamilton, who we'll talk about a little bit later on in the program. Starting things off, it's Calgary getting the goal party started from behind the net and just takes it and jams it right past Khudobin. It's Alex Chiasson. Or he changes his name. I don't know. I don't care. 1-0 for Calgary. A little bit later on in the first, though, it's David Pastrnak. Chara giving it over to Pasta, and Pasta just streaks down the zone and just gets a 5-hole bad angle goal past Johnson of goal. Johnson absolutely wants back, making it 1-1. Goalie play in the first 2 periods just not good, at least on the goals given up. As you'll see in the second period, as the quest for 40 continues, number 36 for Brad Marchand, making him officially the league leader in scoring, as Sidney Crosby did not score today. This is just a bad play overall by Johnson. Colin Miller will dump it in, and Johnson puts it right into the middle of nowhere between his defensemen, and basically Brad Marchand just hops right on it, backhands it into a wide open net, makes it a 2-1 hockey game. But not to be outdone in the stupidity is Anton Khudobin, who lets in a red line shot from Dougie Hamilton. Just how does this go in? It's like from the red line. For crying out loud, would you just look up in the stands? Was there a hot blonde something? I don't know. Makes it a 2-2 hockey game. But a little bit later on in the second period, David Backes, he comes back from a nasty-looking knee injury in the first. He comes back later in the second, and he'll go on a 3-on-2. Just overall beautiful feed by David Krejci to Backes. Frankie Vetrano with the net drive, and Backes roofs it past Johnson. 3-2, and the Boston Bruins will take that lead into the third period, and more importantly, they will extend that lead as it's Matt Bolesky.
Are you serious?
Let's jump back a little bit. Drew Stafford with a beautiful turnover. He fires it over to Spooner, and Spooner and Bolesky off to the races 2-0. Absolutely no chance for Chad Johnson as Spooner makes a beautiful feed over to Bolesky, who has all day and a wide open net to score. And that's a 4-2 hockey game. And a little bit later on, the Calgary will try to get the game back into their favor. They'll pull Johnson. It doesn't work. David Pastrnak, congratulations. 30th of the year for him on the empty netter. His second of the game makes it a 5-2 final. And Boston becomes only the second team in the NHL to have 2 30-plus goal scorers, Brad Marchand and David Pastrnak, respectively. Take it quickly to the 3 stars of the game. Star number 3, David Pastrnak, 2 goals. Star number 2, Brad Marchand, gets himself a goal. He becomes the NHL leader in goals, hence why he's second star. And star number 1, David Backes, for just having the heart and leadership of a warrior. Goes down to a nasty-looking knee injury, is able to fight it back, come back, and score pretty much the game winner. Just great overall leadership. That's why you brought in David Backes. He is one of the toughest players you will ever meet. So that is it. We will see you tomorrow night as we take on old lead skates Milan Lucic and the Edmonton Oilers. See you then on the next Bruins Recap Show.